Congratulations. No, seriously, massive congrats. You have finally done it. You open up your phone, log into your banking app, and there it is, that beautiful, glowing, flawless number. 820, your perfect credit score. You feel like an absolute financial god right now. You think you have officially cracked the code, escaped the matrix, and secured your piece of the American dream. Your parents are flexing your success to the neighbors. Your college professors point you out as the golden standard, and big banks are flooding your mailbox with shiny gold-plated credit offers. But right now, I need you to take off those rose-colored glasses, stop celebrating, and listen to me very, very carefully. Here is the brutal truth that those finance gurus in expensive suits will never drop on your timeline. In 2026, that perfect, polished credit score of yours is the single biggest reason why you are still completely, utterly dead broke, and honestly, why you will probably stay stuck living paycheck to paycheck for a very long time. While you are out here celebrating every single extra point on Experian or Credit Karma like you just won the lottery, Wall Street analysts are literally popping champagne. They are laughing all the way to the bank because they just trapped your entire generation in a modern middle class cage. The system has successfully brainwashed you into feeling proud of digital numbers on a screen that mean absolutely nothing for your real wealth. They did not make you smart, they just turned you into the ultimate well behaved borrower. I know it sounds wild. After all, you have been fed the exact opposite narrative your entire life, right? Over the next 15 minutes, I, Leon, am going to pull back the curtain on this giant scam. We are going to dive deep into the messy back end of the trillion-dollar banking system, the exact algorithms they keep hidden from your feed. I am going to explain why the people who obsess over an ideal score end up wasting their 20s working for the exact people who do not even have a credit score at all. Drop a comment, get comfortable, and watch this video until the very last second, unless you want to find yourself completely stuck paying off someone else's assets by the time you turn 30. Let us get into it. The illusion of financial responsibility. Let us look at what a credit score actually is when you strip away the propaganda. Your high school teachers, your college financial aid office, and every single cringe commercial from Chase or Bank of America told you that a high credit score proves you are responsible. That is the first major lie of the system. A credit score is not a measurement of your actual wealth. It is a measurement of your obedience. It is a compliance rating that tells the banking industry exactly how profitable you are to them and how reliably they can suck interest out of your pocket every single month. Think about how this algorithm actually works. If you are entirely self-sufficient, if you buy your phone cash, if you refuse to inherit debt, and if you manage your money perfectly without borrowing a single dollar, your credit score is literally zero. Think about that. The system literally punishes you for being smart with cash. It rewards you only when you jump into their endless debt cycle. To build a high score, you are forced to actively borrow money. You have to buy things you cannot afford today, using money you have not even earned yet, just to prove to an automated algorithm that you are a good little borrower. This is the exact trap where Gen Z gets completely cooked. The system has successfully gamified debt. You out here checking your phone every week, waiting for a little notification to tell you your score went up, celebrating a high score while your actual checking account is screaming in agony. You are being trained to be a perpetual consumer who serves the interests of billionaire CEOs before serving your own future. The 2026 lifestyle trap. The economic reality of 2026 has completely flipped the script. A decade ago, a high credit score was a golden ticket to cheap money and affordable housing. Today, even if you possess a flawless 850 score, crazy interest rates and skyrocketing inflation have pushed housing and auto loans to historic, ridiculous highs. A high score no longer makes you rich. It simply gives you the legal permission to take on much heavier, more expensive debt than everyone else. This creates a massive psychological trap called lifestyle creep, and banks use your high credit score to trigger it on purpose. The exact moment your score crosses the 750 mark, your inbox gets absolutely spammed with premium offers. You get pre-approved for luxury credit cards with stupidly high annual fees, premium auto leases, and personal lines of credit. The system constantly pushes you to upgrade your lifestyle to match your maximum borrowing capacity. Suddenly, you are leasing a flashy car, moving into an overpriced apartment you do not need, and financing your entire life through Klarna and Afterpay. You tell yourself it is completely fine because your credit score is high and you can comfortably manage the monthly payments. But managing monthly payments is exactly how you stay trapped forever. You spend your prime years funding a luxurious illusion for social media while your actual net worth remains flatline. Stepping outside the standard advice. If you are still watching this right now, you are probably starting to realize that the standard financial advice you hear every day on TikTok or from your parents is completely broken. The traditional path of working a depressing 40 hours a week, building credit, and financing your entire existence on a 30-year payment plan is a guaranteed way to stay stuck in the middle class matrix forever. This channel is built to completely rip apart these exact economic paradoxes and expose the reality of how the financial system actually operates for our generation. If you want to stop playing the game by the bank's rigged rules and start building real, actual autonomy, make sure to join the community here. The subscription button is right below this video. No cringy intros, just real talk. Let us continue with the breakdown. Net worth versus credit score. Let us examine the true difference between a high credit score and actual real-world wealth. Wealth is measured by one metric alone, and that is your net worth. Your net worth is the total value of everything you actually own, minus everything you owe to someone else. The banking system wants you to focus entirely on your credit score so you never look at your net worth because those two numbers often move in completely opposite directions. Let's look at two guys in America today, Broke Bro and Smart Bro. Broke Bro is an absolute perfectionist with an 800 credit score. He has a $60,000 student loan for a degree he doesn't use, a $40,000 car loan on a vehicle that loses value every time he drives it, and thousands of dollars in credit card balances that he pays off monthly. He has maybe $500 in his savings account because he spends the rest on Uber Eats and subscriptions. His credit score is perfect, but his actual net worth is negative $100,000. He is legally broke, but the system tells him he is winning. Now look at Smart Bro. He has a modest credit score of 650 because he refuses to open 5 different credit cards or finance fancy cars. However, he has zero student debt. He drives a reliable used car paid for in cash, and he has saved and invested $20,000 into index funds, cryptocurrency, or his own side hustle. His net worth is a positive $20,000. Broke Bro is a literal slave to the banking system, hiding behind a fake digital score. Smart Bro possesses real financial runway and true leverage to do whatever he wants. The wealthiest individuals in the world do not check their Credit Karma app to see if they can survive the month. They focus on accumulating assets that pay them, while the middle class focuses on accumulating liabilities that charge them. Freedom. To escape this financial matrix, you have to completely change how you look at money. There are 3 fundamental rules you need to implement into your life immediately. First, stop financing your lifestyle to impress people you don't even like. If you cannot afford to buy an item twice using cash right now, you cannot afford it. Period. Buying consumer electronics, designer clothes, or vacations on payment plans is a financial mistake that destroys your future leverage before you even get started. Second, treat your credit card like a strict debit card. Use it solely for the security benefits and the cashback rewards, and then pay that balance down to zero immediately after making a purchase. Never carry a balance over to the next month, and never pay a single penny in interest to a multi-billion-dollar credit card company. Third, stop wasting your daily energy trying to optimize your credit profile and start focusing on scaling your income. You cannot invest your way out of a low income, and you certainly cannot borrow your way into true wealth. Focus on developing high-value skills, creating digital assets, and building a positive net worth that actually belongs to you. The economic system is explicitly designed to keep you functioning as an obedient borrower for the rest of your life. It wants you completely dependent on lines of credit, so you never have the freedom to walk away from a job you hate or a lifestyle that drains you. The choice is yours. You can continue chasing fake points on a screen, or you can start building real financial freedom. I am Leon, and I will see you in the next breakdown.